A pleasant good morning or good afternoon, everybody. Hope all you guys had a lovely weekend, and I hope you guys are having a great start to your Monday and maybe an extra day off. Yes, guys, today is President's Day, and just like I said last night, if you did not catch last night's episode, today on the channel, we are going to be doing fun facts about the White House and about the Secret Service in honor of President's Day. But again, hope all you guys had a lovely Valentine's Day and a great weekend. Hopefully, most of you are having that one extra day off. So happy extra day off. Of course, happy Monday as well, guys. And make sure if you enjoy this episode, you hit that like and make sure you subscribe if you are not a subscriber. But yeah, let's get into it. So how awesome is this, guys? The badge in the background is the official logo for the Secret Service, guys. I'm gonna zoom out this way so you guys can see it. Maybe I'll do it in my video like this so you can see more of the background. So in honor of President's Day, I thought I would do some fun facts about the Secret Service, and then we're going to talk a little bit about the job and the different areas of the Secret Service. And like some of these stuff I did not know about the Secret Service, so that even makes it more interesting. So the Secret Service, guys, was founded on April 14th, 1865. That is also the day that Abraham Lincoln, our 16th president, was assassinated or killed. Rest in peace, Mr. Lincoln. We love you. But yeah, that is when the Secret Service actually began, all the way back in 1865. And it started on that day for the exact reason of what I just said, for protection of the president. But it did not start having bodyguards until 1907. So think about it. It all began in 1865, but in 1907, that is when Secret Service actually guards were around the president 24/7, 365 days a year. And I did not know that. So there you go. But yeah, it's crazy to know that the Secret Service has actually been around since 1865. I did not know that one little bit. So that was really cool. So there are 3,200 special agents in the Secret Service, and there is another 1,300 uniform officers. And I had to look it up, what the difference between a special agent and a uniform officer is. So a special agent is the Secret Service that are in the vests that actually say, like a tactical vest that says Secret Service on it. Those are the special ones. The ones that are uniform officers are the ones that are literally wearing like a suit and all that. And guys, and then the duties. Special agents, guys, they are the ones that are like the FBI agents, as I call it. They are positioned on the roof of the White House. They are throughout the grounds of the White House and all that. They are and they are trained in heavy combat and all that. So literally, guys, and also they have other jobs as well. They go when there is a president, when the president is making a State of the Union address at the Congress. There will be special agents throughout Congress during that speech. So, and then the uniform officers, they're the ones that drive the limo, the Beast, for the president. They are also the ones that walk beside the Beast, which is the limo, and we will get to that in a little bit. So there you guys go. Anytime you would see vehicles driven, whether it is the limo, the Beast, or other vehicles. They are driven by those uniform agents. Also, the uniform agents are on every floor and in every room of the White House. And their main job, guys, is like spies. They are literally trained to spot out any suspicion on the White House grounds or even the outside of it, and communicate that to the special agents. So there is a lot, guys. I mean, if I add the math up, I don't know how many total agents there are, but that is insane. So this is another one I did not know. There are 4 private hospitals in Washington, D.C. All 4 of them are within 10 minutes from the White House in different areas of Washington, D.C. In those hospitals, all the doctors, all the nurses are actually part of the Secret Service, guys. And that is used in case the president of the United States or the vice president or even the first lady has to be treated at a hospital. They would go to one of those hospitals and all that. I actually looked up a little info. Those hospitals literally are underground, and all 4 of them aren't for the reason of security purposes. And it is heavily guarded by actually Capitol Police, which is the police agency in Washington, D.C. Here's another one, guys. So Secret Service agents cannot have tattoos, period. Okay? It doesn't matter how big or small. No tattoos are allowed if you work in the Secret Service for any reason. I don't know why. That's just been a common rule. Only 1 in 100 people that apply for Secret Service job actually make it. Think about that. 1 in 100. Okay? And it is for a lot of reasons. This job is a very, very, very serious job. And so they only take special, like certain amount of people, and only 1 in 100 actually make it through and get hired as Secret Service. Another common thing I kind of didn't really know, Secret Service are not allowed to wear sunglasses and all that. You see it in the Hollywood movies all the time, but in real life, they are prohibited from wearing sunglasses, and it is for the reason so they can see more clearly and all of that. So that is the reason why they are not allowed to wear sunglasses. So I kind of was looking up, and this, guys, the Secret Service, there have been attacks on the White House. Actually, ever since 2019, there have been 5 reported attacks on the White House. 3 of those 5, the president and the first lady, were inside the White House. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that. One incident happened in 2015 where someone actually was able to fire an assault rifle through the gate of the White House. Surprisingly, it did not go through a window of the White House, and nobody was even hit or injured. The person that fired that assault rifle was shot by Secret Service and did survive. And just for that, he got 45 years in federal prison and all that. He was charged with that, and it is a very serious offense. So are the Secret Service trained to kill? Like I said, guys, special agents, they are the ones that are trained to kill. If they even see someone that looks suspicious outside the White House property, like looking through, they will take that extremely seriously. There have been people arrested for taking photos of the White House just because they look suspicious. by Secret Service agents. So, and guys, it's not to be rude. They take the job very, very seriously. Other jobs of the Secret Service is to transport the First Lady or the President's kids or grandkids to and from. Also, the Vice President and that First Lady is also transported. So there are Secret Service that also do that. There are also Secret Services that work with former presidents. Yes. I actually can tell you this. George W. Bush has a vacation home in Maine. And, it attracts over 1,000 visitors each year. That vacation home is surrounded by Secret Service agents. So anytime there's a former president or a former vice president, they will have Secret Service protection, and that is for their own safety. So there you guys go. But Secret Service guys, they are like guys you do not want to mess around with. They are trained to, number one, it obviously is to protect the president, the vice president, the first lady, the kids, everybody in the White House. I mean, that is the number one priority. Throughout day and night, they walk around the White House property just to make sure there's no suspicion and all that. There is literally, when you talked about Congress or literally the White House, you are going to see millions and millions of people taking photos. But even inside Congress is Secret Service. So there you guys have it, guys. And all that. This is also a little fun fact. If you are arrested by a Secret Service agent, it can be a federal offense, no matter how big or how small. Just a little FYI on that. I did not know that as well. So, but yeah, guys. But the 5 attacks on the White House that I have talked about, there have been a couple injuries. The only one that were documented is there was a maid that was injured, suffered minor injuries, and there was actually one attack on the White House back in 2017 where a Secret Service agent was actually injured. That person got, I'm not going to say it because it is, I'm going to use capital punishment. That is what the sentence was for that. But there you guys have it. That is the fun facts on the Secret Service, guys. And now, guys, it is time for the White House. All right, everybody. Now it is time to talk about the Beast. So you're probably wondering, what is the Beast? Guys, it is the limo that the president or vice president travels in. So, of course, guys, I did this on the channel last year on President's Day. So if you have not seen that video, go check that out. But the Beast is basically a limo, guys. Literally everywhere the vice president goes or the president, that is the vehicle they travel in. So if the president was going from the White House to Congress, which literally, guys, by the way, from White House to Congress is it's not even a 10-minute drive. The president would be assigned in one limo, and then there would be at least 2 other limos that look identical to that limo that would go along with it. You're probably wondering why. Why are we going to have the president in one limo and then 2 others with nobody in it? It is literally for the safety of the president. It is that way nobody on the outside knows what limo the president is in. Okay, and that also goes along with the first lady, the kids, grandkids, etc. Okay, So literally, guys, the presidential limo is taken. It is always, always, always guarded. Really the beast, guys. It is a bulletproof window. The windows are bulletproof. The windows are also tinted. The armor of the vehicle literally is bulletproof. Okay, if you shot a bullet at the beast, it would not even go inside the limo. That is one reason it is called the beast. All right, so nothing can break the glass. You smack it with a baseball bat, it wouldn't even leave a dent. I mean, literally, guys. Also in the beast is a medical kit, and that is in case anyone in that limo, president, is having a medical episode. So there is literally everything beyond a first aid kit in there. There is literally life-saving equipment inside the beast. Another one that is also pretty cool about the beast is there was a telephone in the beast, and it is to call wherever the president is going. Like if the president is going to Congress for a State of the Union address, they are able to call Congress and let them know like how far out they are, etc., etc. Okay, so very, very cool about it. Again, whenever the president is in the beast, there are at least two others that literally look identical to it for the safety of the president. Also, there is another vehicle. It is what's the word for it? I literally forgot the word. It's an SUV, okay? Now, that black armored SUV, do you want to know who is in it? At least two Secret Service agents, all right? All the vehicles that travel with the beast are for Secret Service agents, and literally it is for the safety of the president, okay? So the president, guys, goes to Florida for whatever reason. You will have the beast that will actually make the travel. Now you're wondering, is the beast going to travel all the way down to Florida from Washington, D.C., but not on the road, okay? Literally, guys, even if the president goes to Hawaii, literally the beast goes along with it in an airplane. It's really, really cool. So, if you ever see the the like inauguration of the president, you will literally see the beast. And actually, this is when it's a little bit different. In one limo, okay, will be the next president along with his spouse, and in another limo will be the former president, the president that is coming out of office with his spouse and all that. So it's really, really cool, guys. I'm telling you right now, if you were looking at the White House, the gate, you're probably wondering, there's no beast, right? Not so fast. There's an underground garage, and all the vehicles that go along with the beast are parked in there. So if the president is leaving the White House to go somewhere by vehicle and not by like plane or helicopter, he goes into that underground garage and he will get in a limo. Now you're saying there are 3 limos that are the beast that are identical. And so is there a certain one that is assigned to the president? Literally, guys, there is. There literally is, and nobody knows it except the Secret Service, okay? So I'm going to be very honest with you guys, and it is the safety. I mean, when you talk about someone who has top-notch safety from beginning to end, it is the president. I mean, literally, guys. So you're probably wondering if the president is going to Congress for the State of the Union address. Where does the beast park? You know what? It's a really good question. They park in the underground garage of Congress. There is an underground garage for Congress, guys, and it is designated for the Vice President, the Speaker of the House, the President of the United States. Okay, and I mean, it is literally underground, guys. And literally, there are people in Congress that have no access to that underground garage. It's actually very cool. So yeah, there you guys go. A little fun facts on the beast, guys. I thought I would take a little time to do that. And now we're going to talk about the White House. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to talk about the White House. We all know some stuff about the White House. We all know that's where the president lives at, he works at, First Lady, and all that stuff. We already know all that stuff about the White House. But what if I could tell you what you did not know about the White House? So here's some fun facts about the White House. First fact of the day is we're going to go back to the Secret Service talk, okay? So like I said, the White House roof, okay, is surrounded, and I mean pure surrounded, by Secret Service agents. But what if I could tell you that there are 4 rooms inside the White House that are control rooms for the Secret Service? All 4 rooms in the White House, guys, is actually controlled by Secret Service. It is basically the surveillance room. All 4 rooms, guys, are equipped with security cameras surrounding the inner and the outer perimeter of the White House. They are controlled and reviewed by the Secret Service, guys. There is also the media room. That is where the press conferences are held with the media. Actually, there is also one other, what I would call multi-purpose for the media room, guys, and that is when there are special visitors for the White House. And that would be like officials from other countries and all of that. But as the White House is one of the most secured houses or locations, not just in the United States, but in the world. I actually was able to look it up on Wikipedia and Google. The chances of you breaking into the White House successfully is 0.1%. Think about that, okay? And that's like, successfully, okay? The gate of the White House, guys, is literally a secured gate. Actually, guys, climbing on to the fence of the White House gate from the outside also is a felony. It's not just a felony, but it is a federal crime. If you are climbing the outside of the gate to the White House, not only is it a felony, but it is also a federal offense. So, but there you guys go. I wanted to keep the White House facts a little short, simple, and sweet, guys. So there you guys go. And I got one more message for you guys before we end today's video. All right, guys, and that one message for you guys is, again, happy Monday and happy President's Day, guys. Enjoy your extra day off if you don't have to go to work or school, guys. And we have some very exciting stuff coming up on the channel. In about a week to 2 weeks, I will be going to Florida, and we will have some very fun footage from Fort Myers, Florida on the channel, so look forward to that. I'll have more info on that as we get closer to the date. But other than that, I just wanted to say, mwah, love you guys. Enjoy your Monday, enjoy your extra weekend or Sunday, and go out, guys. Make someone's day. Make sure you be kind to yourself and one another. And I'll see you all in the next episode.